Cause I think a lot. I'm very much an overthinker. So like all of us in my life, I feel like damn near every day you get tested. Gee, how we was back in school, like it always feel like, dang, like I ain't even realize we had another test coming up. Will you pass your test? What's the deal, y'all? It's the boy Jiggy Leak, man. I am here with the first episode of the new Protect Your Light series I'm gonna be starting on the channel. Protect Your Light has always been like a message that's been in my heart, because I feel like we're all born with a light in this world whenever we kids, fun, playing around, stuff like that. And throughout life, things try to like cover up that light and things try to like dim that light for a lot of us. But in life, that light will always be inside of us. So our job is to make sure we protect that, bro. And some days it might be so dim that you can barely see it, but you just gotta protect your light and keep that light alive, because like I said, it's inside all of us and the world tries to just put stuff on you and cover it up. So I hope to share some messages that just be on my heart, things that come up in conversation when I'm talking to my family and friends and stuff like that. And I hope to just be able to share messages, bro. And I don't want it to be too formal. Like y'all can see, I'm in my car, I'm charging my car right now. Something popped in my brain, so I'm like, you know what? Now is the time. I've been wanting to do this, but I always felt like essentially I wasn't worthy enough to just speak on certain things. Like I felt like I didn't have the end product to be able to portray my message, essentially. But at the end of the day, it's not about that, it's about the journey. So I just want to bring y'all along on the journey with me and share some thoughts that I be having. And because I think a lot, I'm very much an overthinker. So this is going to just give me an outlet to not only be able to pour out those thoughts and to like conceptualize those thoughts, it's going to give us a time to be able to, as humans, just to be able to connect, because we all go through similar stuff in life. Our problems and the trials and tribulations try to like make us feel isolated, but at the end of the day, we all go through struggles. We all go through similar struggles as well if you would sit down and speak to people. So it's like, yeah, I want to make these messages not only to be able to get it out on myself, but truly to connect with people and maybe hopefully give y'all a newfound perspective and allow y'all to continue to protect your light, man. So episode 1 of the Protect Your Light series, will you pass the test, man? Will you pass the test? So like all of us in my life, I feel like damn near every day you get tested. Gee, it feels like every day, even when you think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it always feels like there's always a test that come up. Like how we was back in school, like it always feel like, dang, like I ain't even realize we had another test coming up. You come into class, your teacher got that paper on your desk. So it's the same, life gives you that same feeling, and a lot of the times we feel unprepared. But what I realized through going through my own trials and tribulations is it's not about the test in itself, it's about the studying, it's about the lessons that you learn while you're going through the test. So let me unpack that a little bit. So essentially, I feel as though in life there's always times that try us, there's always times that push us, but God didn't promise us that life is going to be painless and easy. So God is testing us to see like, okay, cool, can you handle the blessings that I'm trying to get you to? So it's similar to school, how in school they never just gave you a test and y'all didn't have no study plan, y'all ain't had no lesson plan, y'all didn't go throughout the 9 weeks or however y'all schools was breaking up with y'all study plans and then have y'all tests. Nah, they had the study plans, you had the guidelines, so that whenever you were equipped enough with the information, then it was a test to see what you've learned for over the past time or whatever. And I feel as though that's how God moves in a lot of ways. Like God will test you to see like, okay, cool, are you learning the lessons you're supposed to be learning with what you're going through at this moment? And I feel like personally, at times God won't give us those blessings that we're praying for because we haven't conquered and we haven't learned everything we were supposed to do on this level. So not only is it similar like passing the test, you study for the test, and now once you take the test, God's like, okay, cool, let me bless you because out of all the work you've been putting in. It's like a game as well, bro. In a lot of games, like I play Xbox, you know, I play many games, Assassin's Creed. I like storyline games. Relate a lot of stuff to like sports and games and stuff like that. So you can relate it to games as well. In a lot of games, you can't get to the next level unless you pass the previous level. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you get to these set of challenges, get to these set of objectives, and you didn't even pass your current challenges and objectives? So I say all this to say, man, will you pass the test, man? Will you study? Will you put in the work right now to learn the necessary stuff that you need to pass the test? Or will you just keep retaking the same test? Because that's how life does as well. Like, you can't just coast by, man. God, you can't skip under God's eye. He sees everything. So you can fool people, but you can't fool God. So with that being said, are you really going to be putting the work in, and will you pass your test, man? That's episode 1 of this Protect Your Light series, man. We coming with bigger and better, and I'm glad I finally I was nervous, y'all. I was nervous. I was very reluctant to start this because it's like a new path and a new journey. But I feel as though this is what God was telling me to do. And hopefully, like I said, my main priority is to just be able to share light and to help everybody protect their light, man. And hopefully these messages are just little things that you can use to carry out throughout your day, week, month. And just little mental things to help you stay locked in, stay focused, and to pass all the tests that God throws at you, because there's going to be some tests. But that's the end of episode 1, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Next time, I'm going to try to get us a more formal setting. But like I said, it was on my heart, so I decided to get it off. So, yeah, that's episode 1. Will you pass your test?